So now we will have a Q&A with Golovkin and Canelo together on stage.
Coming out here and being a part of this experience. I am boxing. This is the first time that we've premiered this film. You guys are so stoked for September 16th already. I love this. Now you guys, in the film I Am Boxing, we had Don Chargan as our expert, and up here I am very happy and honored to have some boxing experts as well to talk about the big fight coming up September 16th. So right now we're going to go ahead and introduce everybody. Not only did he produce this film, but he is the CEO and chairman of the best boxing promotion.
Before we start, who's here for Golovkin? Who's here for Canelo?
Oscar, wow, this crowd right here is amazing.
Excited for this fight.
So let's get through these introductions very quickly. We've got Oscar De La Hoya up here with us, the legend, Bernard Hopkins, and of course the two guys that are responsible for having all these fans here today. We have a silver medalist who has destroyed everyone that has been placed in front of him. He's the current WBC, WBA, IBF champion. He has a record of 37-0 with 33 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Put your hands together for Gennady Golovkin. We have the current lineal and Ring Magazine middleweight champion. He has been boxing since the age of 15. Tenemos aquí el orgullo de México, Canelo Alvarez. All right, everybody wants to hear about that fight on September 16th, but first we're going to talk a little bit about I Am Boxing. Of course, Oscar, this was your idea. You produced this film. Why was it so important to get this story out there about the golden eras of boxing transitioning into what's going down September 16th?
Well, I wanted to educate just a bit the history of what the middleweight division means to boxing. Whenever you have a middleweight fight with two of the best middleweights in the world today, you're going to get action. You're going to get a great fight. It's a guaranteed knockout fight. History shows it. You go back to Sugar Ray Robinson. You go back to Roberto Duran and Thomas Hearns. You go back to my partner, Bernard Hopkins. These are the best middleweights in the world from the past, the present, and the future. And the future is here right now with Golovkin and Canelo on September 16th.
Absolutely. Now, speaking about Bernard, we got you down there, a former unified middleweight champion. Watching this film, I Am Boxing, tell me a little bit about those rivalries and why they are so important to the sport, and of course, why this between Triple G and Canelo is so important to boxing today.
It's very important because generations come and they go, and when you have a generation that comes and replace that division, unification is needed because it separates not only making history for themselves, but also cementing their history in boxing. So to be able to pass the torch from my era to Canelo and Triple G is just taking it further, and then they will pass it. So this is a tradition in boxing and in sports of boxing that's very, very needed. And that's why I'm glad we have it.
All right, and now this question is for Tom Loeffler of K2 as well as you, Oscar. We know that Triple G and Canelo will deliver in the ring, but what is it about these two guys that keeps fans captivated when they're also not in the ring? Tom?
Well, when you have two fighters with such an exciting style like Triple G, like Canelo Alvarez, they don't know how to go backwards. They come forward, they both fight the Mexican style. They're going to put on a great show for the fans. So I think that's what the fans are looking forward to, is the best fighting the best, and that's what we have September 16th.
Now, Oscar, what do you think it is about these guys that the fans just love?
Vamos a contestar en español. A ver. Yo creo que lo más importante es de que lo más importante es la afición. La afición, porque obviamente la afición sabe que esta pelea es una pelea bien seria, una pelea peligrosa para ambos, pero yo creo que lo más importante es que cada uno tiene sus fans. Triple G ha demostrado año por año de que él es uno de los mejores pesos medianos en el mundo hoy en día, y el Canelo Álvarez, pues él es el ídolo mexicano, la esperanza de México, y obviamente tiene sus fans por todo el mundo. Y dentro del cuadrilátero lo que la gente espera es una explosión, y va a ser una pelea bien entretenida.
All right, and now talking about that fight on September 16th, let's hear right now, who is ready to see Canelo and Triple G September 16th? No, you think they're ready? Sounds like they're ready, huh?
It sounds like they're ready, yeah.
I know you guys, Oscar, you have been saying to everyone that this fight was going to happen. At one point, fans thought that it would not happen. To you, when you made this fight, why was it so important to announce it the way that you guys did? It was in a very dramatic fashion, and the fans loved it.
Well, it was a collaboration amongst everyone. This fight is made at a perfect moment in time in boxing. This fight couldn't have come at a better moment for the sport of boxing. This is the icing on the cake for 2017 and beyond. This fight here will transcend the sport. This fight here will attract that casual fan that maybe hasn't even watched boxing. This is how great this matchup is. It reminds me of those days where day in and day out we always witnessed amazing fights, amazing knockouts, and that's exactly what we're going to get on September 16th. Is an amazing fight, because you have two warriors inside that same ring.
All right, and now we're going to have Eric Gomez help us on this one, because Canelo, this question is for you. Oscar is saying, now let's hear it for Canelo. Hear it for Canelo. All right, Canelo. Oscar is saying that right now, this fight, this is the perfect time for boxing, but why is it right now the perfect time for you to fight Gennady?
Enfrentarlo a él y a cualquiera. Creo que estoy en un momento de mi carrera, uno de los momentos más importantes en mi carrera. Sé que puedo dar más todavía, ¿no? Pero estoy en mi mejor momento. Creo que la pelea llegó en un buen momento para el boxeo. Pero creo que el boxeo necesitaba esta pelea. La gente pedía esta pelea y simplemente quise darles lo que la gente pide.
It's the best moment for me. I'm at my peak. I think I could give a little bit more, but you know, this is a fight that I'm ready for, not only just for him, but for anybody. And the fans demanded this fight, and I'm just very happy that I'm giving them this fight.
All right, and now we're going to switch things over here and ask a question to Gennady. You told me earlier that this fight to fight against Canelo?
First of all, good evening everybody. Thank you people who support us and true boxing fans. Of course everybody is very excited for this fight. Yeah, last couple of years, everybody wants to watch this fight. Right now, everybody ready. I'm very happy. And I believe it's a very interesting fight for us. Thank you.
because this is the best against the best, and you have two knockout artists who will try to take their head off on September 16th. And there's nothing better than watching two great fighters inside that same ring at their prime. One is undefeated, the other one is great. Both are great. We're in for a special treat on September 16th, and Bernard can't wait. One of the best middleweight fighters in the history of this sport. You have all world champions from past and present talking about this real fight that is taking place on September 16th.
Absolutely. Now, Eric, we're going to ask for your help on this one too, because this one is for Chepo. Chepo told me earlier that this fight is going to end in a knockout. Right now, Gennady is undefeated with 33 of his wins coming by way of knockout. What is Canelo going to do that nobody has been able to do before against Gennady?
Buenas noches, Nueva York. El 16 de septiembre, Canelo va a hacer lo que nadie ha hecho hasta el momento. Le va a ganar a Golovkin y le va a quitar lo invicto. Para que todo México disfrute sus fiestas de septiembre con un gran triunfo del Canelo. ¡Viva México! ¡Viva el Canelo! ¡Viva México! ¡Viva Canelo!
Tom and Gennady, this is for you. You're hearing Canelo's team say that this fight will end in a knockout and it will end in Canelo's favor. What's your response to that, and how do you guys see this fight going?
I think both guys are very confident. Gennady wouldn't have taken this fight if he didn't think he could win. Abel Sanchez, his trainer, is confident of a knockout. Gennady has the highest knockout percentage of any middleweight champion in history. I think this will be a knockout.
Special for you guys.
And Bernard, we're going to bring you back into the conversation, Bernard, as a former unified middleweight champion. Look at how excited people are right now, and as Oscar said, we're still months away from the fight. Why are people so crazy about this fight? What can we expect come September 16th from everyone?
I'm going to keep it real simple. Somebody will get knocked out.
This night can go either way. It's a 50-50 fight. Do you agree with that?
Yes. This fight is going to be exciting, and might be a second one, but let's get past this one. But it's going to be a fight that people want to talk about. I'm pretty sure the way Triple G come, he's a champion. He's a confident champion, and Canelo's the same way. So we got two types of mentalities. It's a hard fight to not want to watch.
Now, of course, this means everything to the fans. We've got them in here cheering for Canelo, cheering for Triple G. But when you guys made this fight, at what point do you really get to enjoy what this means for the sport of boxing?
Well, the fact that this fight is made for a unification title fight, the fact that it's not a catch weight, this is at 160 pounds, the middleweight division. This is to see who is the best middleweight on the planet today. And the fact that we're respecting the fans' wishes. We made this fight for the fans. Canelo and Golovkin made this fight for the fans. And on September 16th, you're in for a special treat. That's for sure.
Guys ready? Because we're going to have these guys pose.
Camera guys, sit down.
live stream as well. We are streaming this right now.